Hello there and welcome back to part 3 of our Let's Play Total Warhammer Let's Play. So for those of you who have seen part 2 and read the description, you know that I've fucked something up, which I did, and I accidentally deleted my entire save folder. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and just replayed the first 4 turns as I did in the Let's Play videos. I took the starting army here. I auto-resolved all the battles, so I actually ended up getting another level on Karl Franz, which is for the better. There are some things that are for the better and some things that are for the worse.
I am Prince and
Instead of
Emperor.
a Shadow Mage, we got I think this is a Heavens, Law of Heavens, Heavens Mage, which is definitely not a bad mage, but in my opinion it is nowhere near as good as a Shadow Mage. We took Grunberg and Uberstrike, again all with auto-resolve, which actually led to Karl Franz taking more casualties in the Uberstrike battle, so I didn't move up and siege Eilhard just yet. We also recruited a lord, this time an arch-lector, because we actually had a lord with the noble trait, which grants, as you can see, 25% construction time for all buildings and more income, local region, so that will only be in the Altdorf region. So for instance, if I were to move him to Grunberg, those effects would only count for the Grunberg settlement and not for the entire province. So I think I've managed to salvage it. As I said, some things are for the better, some things are for the worse. So yeah, let's pick it up. And I think I also ended up actually recruiting some more units in the defense here in Altdorf, just in case. Catherick 1I took the settlement in the previous turn, so he might just end up moving to Altdorf soon, so I want to get some defenses ready in case he comes.
By the comet.
Diplomacy wise, I still got the trade agreement and the military access with Stirland. No, not with Stirland, actually with the Talabecland, which are this Empire faction up here. Stirland is still alive. I think they were dead at this point previously, but they are still alive. So anyway, let's go ahead and click end turn. And there are quite a few more factions alive also, but that number will drop very rapidly again. So I will see you guys in just a second. And here we are back, and we got an event. This is some of the events that will pop up when you play the Empire. So Stirland demands a region. Basically it's because that let's just see here what it is. So an elector count took a region that used to belong to Stirland, and they demand it back. So we have 3 options. We can either demand that, in this case, Everland returns the province, the region, to Stirland, or we can allow Everland to keep the region, or we can pay reparations, and in that way we will increase the fealty of both the factions instead of just choosing one. So again, fealty is how much allegiance they owe us, and if that should ever get to 0, they will declare war on us, and if it should ever rise to 10, then we can confederate them, and we gain more prestige the more fealty they have. But 3,500 is basically all of our money, and I don't think that I'm ready to do that just yet. So what I normally do is I tend to go with the faction that has the lowest fealty, and then I take the option that will raise their fealty. But in this case, since they are both equal, I always go with the demand the return. And our
I live to serve the Emperor.
Art Lector just gained a trait. That is because he has been stationary in a settlement while buildings were being constructed in the province. And there are various tiers that he can go through. The longer he stands still in a province where there are buildings being constructed, he will keep raising this trait up to the max level, which is a very good trait for him to get, considering that he has noble already, which further increases income and decreases construction time. There are a lot of traits that you can get by doing things with your lords. For instance, if you place a lord in a march stance and keep him in march stance, he becomes better at being in march stance. You can also place an army in an ambush stance, meaning that
they will obey.
He is invisible to enemy factions, and if they move within his zone of control, which is his little red circle here, there's a 45% chance that they won't spot him, and then the battle will be an ambush battle. If I leave him in ambush stance for quite a few turns, then he will gain a trait where he gets better at ambushing.
Yes, to unite the provinces.
And the traits are shown right here. At the moment he only has Emperor Karl Franz, but if I go to our Art Lector, he also has Mustra, because he has spent quite a few turns recruiting, as it says there, spent multiple turns recruiting. Constructor, present in regions during building construction. There are also negative traits that you can get this way. For instance, if a lord just keeps sitting in a city, he will slowly gain a negative trait. I forgot what it's called.
Champion of the faith.
So let's see if there are any buildings we can get. I will definitely be improving the defense in that settlement.
Protector of the
and recruiting a few more units to this army.
Bring me to my men.
Then I think I will move up
Raise
to
your weapons.
Alhard with Karl Franz. And hopefully, yeah, we should be able to take this, no problem. So let's go ahead and fight it, and I will see you on the battlefield. And here we are, all loaded in. We are going to, as always, just start our deployment. A very uphill battle for us here. That's not good. You will suffer negatives from moving uphill and fighting uphill. So it's always better to have the high ground. So again, we're just going to keep our line infantry at the front. He has no large units. Nope, he only has crossbowmen, swordsmen and shield, I think. So they can just go ahead and flank there. Let's bring all three that way. Our handgunners on the side. Spread these out a bit more. And they can flank around once the line infantry starts moving up the hill. So let's just start the battle. You start moving there. You fire on the swordsman. Go there. You go there. You go there. Handgunners, you can move around. And you just move up.
Let us go.
So our mage has a buff spell that increases melee defense and melee attack, and then he has a, what is that? Oh, that's, I actually picked the wrong spell. I thought this was the wind attack. So he has a hex that's, yeah, it's I was hoping for a damage spell. Anyways.
Quick march. Prepare for combat.
You just keep firing there. Oh,
Ready for
handgunners, you keep moving back a bit.
halberdiers.
Spearmen, they should make quick work of them.
Soldiers of the Empire. Moving now. Quick march. Formation. On. Ready for war. At speed. To battle. Celestial might. Prepare for combat. Taking aim.
And he moved most of his crossbowmen into the forest. He has some on the flanks here.
We are ready. Ready for war.
Just going to... Oh, it's actually an area spell. That's quite okay. Let's see if we can hit all of his units.
Celestial might. No lingering. Yes, sir. No lingering. Loaded, sir.
That was a nice charge, despite them being in the forest.
Quick march! Quickly! For the Emperor! Great swords! We are Sigmar's
Let's see if we can get a nice surround on these guys.
For Heldenhammer! Go! We serve the Emperor!
And they have routed. Let's just quickly charge into the back of those. How our halberdiers doing? You're doing fairly okay.
Handgunners! Shoot them!
You just begin shooting those.
Sigmar!
Yeah, that's a nice charge. Oops, I got my artillery firing into my units. That's not good.
Stop!
You can stop firing. You can go there.
Your orders? No
You
lingering!
can pull out a bit.
Take the ground! For Heldenhammer!
Let's just debuff the entire enemy army.
I foresee their deaths. They are
And
wavering.
then we can buff one of our own.
The heavens unleashed.
And their entire army should begin to crumble here very soon.
Spot us the target. Right start, knights. The Empire endures. The Empire
So
endures.
let's just line you guys up.
By Ulrich's wrath.
And then have our cavalry hunt down their remaining units. Well, our crossbowmen came back. Let's kill them real quick.
Swordsmen.
So this was a fairly easy battle. Still took a few casualties, but that's okay. Nothing too bad.
For Altdorf. Now.
And there is the victory. So we just secured our first province. The province of Reichland is under our control. I'll see you guys in a bit. And here we are back. As you can see, we only took 71 losses. That is very acceptable. And we're just going to occupy it. It now tells us that we have the entire province secured. And we just got this quest because this actually counts as a province that's under our control. So we have two, so we got an extra 1,000 gold, which is nice. We destroyed the Raglan successionists. And because we have the entire province under our control, we can issue a commandments, which is a sort of extra buff you can apply to your faction. And I usually always go for growth and construction cost at the beginning.
Bring me to my men.
Every faction has their own semi-unique commandments they can do. A lot of them are sort of similar, but a lot of them are also quite unique to every faction.
Summon the Elector Counts.
So Karl Franz gained a level, and we will continue reducing his army upkeep cost, and then we will go for casualty replenishment rate, so he heals his army faster. Our wizard, I actually thought, when I took this one, I actually thought it was Wind Blast. Oh, hang on a second. Nope, that's not the one. These two are really good damage spells, so I might just only do 1 point of Wind Blast and then go for Evasion, so the next time I can take the Combat of Casadora and Chain Lightning. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Sorry, just had to cough there.
Champion of the faith.
So in building terms, I think we will go ahead and produce more pottery. This is only used for trading. The building itself, of course, gives income, but the pottery is only used when trading with other factions.
Ready.
So for instance here, you can see that we are exporting pottery, and at the moment we have trade factions with, not trade factions, we are trading with these 3 factions here, and you can see our income. And we are only exporting, as I said, pottery. So let's see if we can get... No, still nothing we can do.
Warrior of
And
Sigmar.
still no money. We just
Ready.
spent all of our money. So yeah, let's go ahead and end the turn. And as always, I will see you guys in a bit. We can't just actually see how quickly this is dropping. So there are quite a few aggressive factions out there that are taking up a lot of territory. I am a bit worried about the vampire counts and what they are up to. They should begin moving across the empire fairly soon here. But I at least hope that I can somewhat tighten up the defenses of Raglan before they decide to make their move. And a dwarf faction was just destroyed. I'm actually pretty sure that this ambush in the Ragwell forest might be one of the quest battles that you have to fight in Warhammer 1. And Helmgard got an unusual location, so let's check that out. Got another quest. This one is basically the same as before, where we had to control 2 provinces. We now have to control 3 provinces. So let's just see what Helmgard got. Yeah, this is not particularly useful for this region. Chance for characters in this region to gain a trait associated with this location. I have never actually seen this one before, so it could be interested once we get a witch hunter or something, since it is an assassin's hideout. They might make the assassination skill, which witch hunters has better, but I gotta remember that we have this this unique building here and test it out what it actually does. So yeah, turn 6.
Ever vigilant.
And we can upgrade Isleheart, which I think we will go ahead and do.
Your word is my command.
Recruit a bit more units. And maybe get some, because this is mostly tier 1 units. No, actually it's only the swordsmen that are tier 1. Let's get some of those. Let's get 1 more unit of crossbowmen. So we have some options now. Normally what I like to do is I like to move on Marienburg as quickly as possible. Both because of the
Yes.
of this one, Key to the Statsråd, which is a very good unique item. As you can see, it gives more control, it gives income from all buildings and income from ports in the local region. I normally like
True
to assign
servant of Sigmar.
the first noble lord that we get to this position, further
By
boosting
Sigmar.
the income that he gives. And also Marienburg is a
Ever
very
vigilant.
high income settlement in of itself, meaning that this region can actually make you quite a lot of money. But he
Praise
has
Sigmar.
close to 2 full
Servant
stacks
of the faith.
along with a very powerful garrison, so I will not be able to take Marienburg just yet. Therefore, let's just see how the rest of the empire looks. Okay, so the vampire counts actually hasn't expanded outside of Sylvania, which is sort of this region here. That's main Sylvania. I think it's called Western and Eastern Sylvania. So that's good. So we might actually be able to move north and probably deal with Catterick One-Eye real quick. Also Festus, yeah, Festus is sieging up Hague. So we are actually normally he also expands very quick. But it seems like they have been able to somewhat keep him back. He usually takes Hague around turn 2 or 3. So yeah, let's
Prince and Emperor, the
because
Empire,
there's chaos corruption
as is my
here,
right by Sigmar's
I'm going
crown.
to place Karl Franz in encampment stance, and that makes him immune to most attrition,
I see
including
no other
chaos
option.
attrition. And yeah, Catterick One-Eye's armies there, that is actually very, very weak. Normally he has a 20 stack by now. I wonder what has been going on up here. So I think we will move to destroy Catterick One-Eye
Sigmarite Arch-Lector.
because we have the opportunity to do so, and then we can also return the settlement to Midland, which is the rightful owner of the settlement, and I would like to get Midland a bit higher in fealty and also increase our imperial authority. Whether you control these regions or the AI Empire faction control these regions, it doesn't really matter in terms of imperial authority. But I like to keep it somewhat slow in the start, not expand too quickly. So it would be a good idea to just return this settlement to Midland if we get the chance. So I'll let him finish recruiting. Karl Franz is in encampment stance, so he doesn't take attrition. Oh, greenskins are still alive here, I see. Normally Durthu, which is a legendary wood elf lord that controls these two settlements. Usually, by now, he has this region, at least this region taken, but he doesn't now, so we'll see. We'll see what happens in the next turn. So, see you there. And here we are back on turn 7. So Catterick One-Eye has a hero that's actually a legendary hero. Pretty sure it's from the, again, the legendary characters mod, which basically adds a whole bunch of especially legendary heroes, but also some legendary lords across all of the factions. Because this is such a huge game and CA is, well, doing the best they can, there are some factions that have been left out in the cold for a very long time, especially Bretonia, Norska, factions like those that were introduced back in Total Warhammer 1. And a lot of these factions are just not as fleshed out as some of the other factions are. So mods like the Legendary Characters mod do a great job of introducing missing characters from the lore to those factions that are in dire need of legendary heroes and lords. So there's nothing we can build at the moment. Everything is just slowly building up. Our growth is slowly rising also, so
Now,
let's go ahead and move a bit closer.
true servant of
Again, we
Sigmar.
can place
I
him
am a
here.
man of
Doesn't
Sigmar.
really matter.
I serve
Place
the
you in
Hell
encampment. You can actually
Sigmar lightens
make it up to here. And if I take you out
in the
of
name of
encampment,
Magnus, into battle.
I can't quite
Protector
siege the
of
city
the
yet. I can if I do it this way around. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, he has definitely taken a lot of damage. So let's go ahead and yeah, we can go ahead and fight it. It might be a bit longer episode than 30 minutes, but it shouldn't be a problem. So I'll see you guys on the battlefield. And this, we're not quite on the battlefield, but I just want to show that this is actually what is probably an unwalled settlement battle, because there are these victory points. Yeah. And it's actually, it looks like it's some kind of beast pathway battle. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this map before. So anyway, let's just start deployment. And we cannot see his units at the moment. This is a very, very narrow map.
Ready for war! Crossbowmen!
So let's just see, yeah.
In the name of Sigma!
He has a caster. So let's just move our front line infantry up. You go there. The swordsman can move in the trees, and you can cover this side. And then we can just increase the game speed. There's no reason to move ahead before Karl Franz arrives. And we might as well just... Yeah, the Ungor Raiders have no chance against 4 units of crossbowmen. They will get torn to pieces standing there. One unit that can shoot, but that's okay. Conserve some ammunition. We are doomed! I doubt it. I really doubt we are doomed. We can move the crossbowmen a bit up, I think. Let's just see if we can flank you guys around. And there, Karl Franz's army begins arriving. So let's move the halberdiers over here. We have 5 swordsmen that we can keep in reserve. Carrier greatswords and the normal greatswords can move there. Some handgunners that can just be kept back also in reserve. You move up to the other hero. Our artillery can go there. And our cavalry can move to the flank with our spearmen. So those Ungor herds, are they going to attack us? I'm actually perfectly okay with just
Bring it down!
standing here using a lot of our ammunition, killing their army. So let's just increase speed a bit. Yeah, they are getting torn to shreds. Another unit of Ungor Raiders just broke and ran. So in terms of fleeing from the battlefield, I think that just a white flag means that the unit is just running away. There's a chance that it can come back, but if it routes, I think 3 times in a battle, then the 3rd time it routes, it actually breaks, and then it continues running, and then it will just continue running away until it leaves the edge of the battlefield, and then it runs off the battlefield. So are those Harpies going to attack us? Yes, they are.
No!
Not the worst thing, not the best thing, since they are going for our crossbowmen. Where are they going?
The Empire endures!
Let's just move you guys away from that. What are you going for? Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. That's really, really bad. You clever AI. You clever, clever, clever AI. Actually, abandon your siege equipment and then just run. Really, really clever done there, AI. I completely missed that. No. You run. You run. I might lose the artillery here. Really clever done. Really bad on my part. Okay, we need to start moving forward here. I think I managed to save the artillery, but that is a very, very big shame what just happened there.
Ready for war!
Let's just move you guys up.
Eager for battle! Swordsman! The Empire endures! Moving now!
Just going to keep those in reserve. Do I actually have to bring out a third unit to deal with you?
Crossbows ready, General! For the twin-tailed comet! What do you bid? To battle! By Karl Franz! The Empire endures! Get them! Great swords! Ready? Moving
Let's
now!
just move you up
Yes!
here.
Quick march! Weapons at the ready! Formation! March!
Let's
Swordsman!
bring out the swordsman to deal with those. We go there.
Swordsman! By Galmaraz! Hand gunners! Great swords! By Ulrich's wrath! Quick march! Hail Sigma! Prepare for combat! Formation march!
Let's use some magic here.
Celestial might! My subjects call! Take position! By Ulrich's wrath!
Let's just pull the handgunners back.
Formation march!
What are the crossbowmen doing? You are caught up in this battle.
At speed! We obey! Reichsguard! Quick march! For the Helden Hammer! At speed! Go!
And how is our left flank
I
doing?
will not stand idle!
No, you do not engage spearmen. You do not engage spearmen. Move back.
We are Sigma's heirs! Weapons at the ready! The Empire endures!
Let's just debug his army here.
The heavens unleashed!
Let's cast another magic spell here.
I foresee their deaths! Crossbowmen! Spearmen! Yes, sir, quickly! Rolling ring! Formation march!
Let's see if we can get in a rear charge on those angles.
Sigma's heirs!
How are we doing here? Oh, you are not doing anything. You can help there.
Yes, sir! Quickly! Charge! Awaiting your command! By Ulrich's wrath! Reichsguard Knights! For Helden Hammer!
Destroy that. It would have been so much easier if I had still had my mortars, but
Speed!
we don't.
Spearmen! Prepare for combat! Sigma guides us!
You continue hiding that razor gore chariot down.
Swordsman!
These harpies are dead. These harpies are dead.
Ulrich's wrath!
Well, they're not dead, but
Swordsman! At
hopefully
speed!
they are not coming back.
I do not fear death! Taking position! We serve the Emperor! We are Sigma's heirs!
Can we get in? No, we have no more magic, so we cannot get in another spell.
Hand gunners!
You know what? Open fire. Just begin shooting. We might hit our own troops, but we have reserves.
Formation! March!
And they don't. And we just destroyed.
Go! Quick march!
So now we can bring
No
in
lingering!
these units from the
Missiles will
center.
fly!
Our spearmen actually routed over here.
Sigma guides us! Take position! Attack! The Empire endures! Moving
Move
now!
up here. The
Swordsman!
swordsman can move up and attack.
Take position! Ready to serve! Swordsman! Attack! Attack!
And hold fire. I think we've killed enough of our own troops there. How's Karl Franz doing? He's doing quite okay.
Swordsman!
Yeah, let's bring out some. Let's bring up some more of our units. Let's take this point. Oh, they are actually fighting there, so let's go ahead and do that.
Faith is my shield! With
I might just end up losing. Am I losing our noble lord? I don't want that, so let's see if we cannot get him to
Quickly
run away.
now! Awaiting orders! Take the ground! No lingering!
Oh, we got Chaos Warhounds coming in. That's bad. Bring up some units from here.
Ready for orders! Sigma commands! Quickly! The Empire endures! Charge!
How can they still have so much morale left when Kasric has been killed, or at least wounded?
For Heldenhammer! Celestial Wizard!
Yeah, go in and help.
Hand gunners! We are Sigmar's heirs! Go! Take the ground!
They are actually quite resilient. I didn't expect that.
Ready to
But
fire!
hopefully that changes as soon as I bring these units
In the name of Sigma!
into their rear. I really want to kill those chariots.
Ulrich Wolf, charge with us!
Why are these continue fighting like that? Now they should be losing morale very quickly, and they are, because they are getting attacked also from the rear.
Yes, sir!
They still have their cast up there. I wonder how much magic he still has left. I have nothing left, so... And there, his army just routed there.
Take aim! We serve the Emperor!
Let's just see if we cannot form up some semblance of order here.
To me, men!
It looks like that skull there means that their army, that unit is completely broken and it will run away now forever. It will not come back.
We are Sigma's heirs!
So basically it's just Their caster up there. Let's just bring in there as the victory. Yeah, we lost quite a few units there. Well over 1,000, so not too bad, but definitely could have gone better. But yeah, I hate those razor gore chariots. They deal a lot of damage. But I'll see you guys in a second. And here we are, and this is actually not great news. I did not realize that we lost. I wonder what killed those, but we lost the entire unit of Reichsguard and we lost the entire unit of Karlberg Great Swords. That is really bad. But Kashyyyk One Eye should be defeated. And as you can see here, we have the option of returning to Elector, and we will just do that. So enemy killed in battle. We got the every single legendary lord has a defeat trait, which in this case were given to our Archlector because he was the one initiating the battle. I would have liked to have gotten that on Karl Franz, but it doesn't really matter that much. Achieve victory over Beastmen multiple times. This is the first battle against Beastmen. That's strange, that shouldn't pop up after one battle. Got a warhorse and we destroyed the faction. So I'll just go ahead and make a cut here in the video, and I'll see you guys for part 4. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.